Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Akim. It's your brother Rutters Allah from GMS London Camp. First and foremost, when they give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and blessings to the hopeful and sincere elect. Pestilences, more pestilences is arising. This could be the disease X, Black Swan event that the Edomites, the so-called white man, starting with the wicked elite, have been touting. Your guy, Klaus Schwab from the WEFI, which I call the WEFI, the World Economic Forum, if illuminated ones, because they're part of the Illuminati, so-called holders of the light, and their manufactured disease, CDC, pestilences that they're going to use to produce a new scamdemic or plandemic, and bring forth another forced lockdown, and even more so state of emergency, martial law type scenario, which is going to ensue Jacob's trouble. And there seems to be a outbreak in these migrant facilities, predominantly or around the northern kingdom, Jake's Hispanic tribes that are going over the border, so to speak, to try and get to the Americas. So you got the Venezuelans, and there's even saying there's outbreaks in Brazil and different parts of South America. That some mosquito outbreak that could travel to the states of North America very soon. But at the moment they're suffering from these migrants. This outbreak is something to do with measles, and now they're getting more cases coming up. And this is the part of the plan of the devil, man, to bring that all the chaos scenario, man, and all hell is about to break loose upon the tribes. It's no coinky think that it's the northern kingdom that's suffering from these so-called pestilences, because the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to bring judgment upon the 2/3 of Israel, man, and all hell is about to break loose. The time of Jacob's trouble is definitely at hand. So this new pestilence, man, could be the disease X that they was talking about, that's going to spread like wildfire, a zombie apocalypse type scenario. And it's going to bring forth that dystopian, totalitarian state, police state, or martial law. They're saying in Chicago there's going to be a state of emergency, and there's different states as well that are also going to be involved with these cases as well. So we're going to wait to see what happens with the news. It says measles is a highly contagious, serious airborne disease that can lead to severe complications of death. So this is definitely on the tables. The new contagion that they're saying that they're going to release out here through the CDC, that's going to be more potent than the last pandemic that they did with the whole CV 19er, because that didn't really do the job, but that was a precursor to what they wanted to release now, which they were saying that this new strain of disease that they're going to release, pestilence, that's going to be more potent than the CV19er. So you got to keep our eyes open, man. But this is definitely going to be happening more and more. And they said that they're quarantining basically the states, different states, and people can't leave. They're quarantining the migrants and where their habitations, and they can't leave. So this goes into the scriptures about the man wanting to travel and not being able to, man. Second Ezra 15:4 is basically 15:5 is basically taking place right as we speak. And I'm going to read it and then jump down. It says, 2 Ezra 15:5 says, "Behold, the Lord, I will bring, saith the Lord Salakia, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." So that's what's happening right now. And America's going to get the brunt of force of it, because America's Babylon the Great, that place that was destined for destruction, man, that should go into perdition. Pursuant to Revelation 17th chapter, verse 6, it says, "For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled." Yeah. So everything's coming back. Everything is coming back full circle, so to speak. And America is going to be destroyed, man. But before that, the Lord says He's going to plague that place, America, modern day Egypt, as He did ancient Egypt before. Because modern day Egypt today, spiritually Sodom in Egypt is America, because of the things they promote, the filthy fornication and that cup that they promote throughout the four winds. So now the Lord is going to, take America out. America is destined for destruction, man. It's the 2nd Ezra 15. And I'll start from 10. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. It says, I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So the Lord is going to, massacre, totally collapse that whole landmass of America, man. That's why America's going to turn into a desert once the Lord's through with it. It's going to be a complete desert of destruction, man. There's a monument of the destruction upon the wicked from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai upon these wicked-ass Edomites, man, these so-called white people and their habitation. It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and the punishment of that the Most High shall bring upon it. And ultimately the punishment is going to be those nuclear missiles. So, there's more pestilences and being released right now. All hell is about to break loose over there in the shores of America. And we, brothers been saying it, coming close to the Passover, that something major was going to happen, because I remember 3 years ago, during that Passover of 2020, that's when, just after the Passover, that's when Esau declared state of emergency, and the whole CV-19 was basically enforced around the four winds of the earth. So now we're coming close to the Passover again, 2024. Hopeful year Jacob's trouble, and it looks like Jacob's trouble is about to commence, man. Verse 14, woe unto the world and them that dwell therein. It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. Yeah, the end is manifesting, man. It says, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. You see what's going on down in Haiti, and they just declared national guards down there in Haiti as well, state of emergency, because them Haitians and them prisoners that escaped are going haywire over there, man. They're committing all kind of acts of murder and probably graping up all kinds of women, ravishing, as the scripture says. Cannibalism is being committed. People's bodies are just lying dormant in the streets, dead bodies. So it's total mania, chaos over there, basically. And Esau sent the troops down there to the National Guard to basically, take care of that situation. So, the shit is spreading, man. Seditious times is spreading. Anarchy in the streets. Verse 16, and for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Yes, straight civil unrest. And Jake's going to be the predominant people that's going to be partaking in that, man. And it's going to spread like wildfire throughout the states, man, the different states. So America's through, man. But this is the point right here, because they declared quarantine zones over there in different states in America. Verse 17, it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Yeah, because it's going to be quarantined off, because of these this measles outbreak. They're going to quarantine the states and different facilities so people can't leave. You can't leave the states and cities no more. You're going to be barricaded in. So it's basically a form of martial law, state of emergency being declared. It says, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, Jacob's trouble, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Yeah, because these are perilous times, man. And only the elect are going to be delivered in these days, in these last days, man, as we've been saying, from the apostles and elders, a great millstone on down. The elect are going to be delivered, Their stay and their want is going to be secure. But the 2/3, they're going to be catching untimely hell, and the Lord's not going to deliver them, man. Starting with these pestilences, a lot of they're saying it's so contagious that people can just drop dead, abruptly, like in they show with the T virus from that movie Resident Evil, man, how that shit spread so fast and people just turn into savages, man. And that's basically how they're gonna be behaving over there in them city states, man, like they're doing in Haiti right now, acting like damn savages, just tearing each other apart. No morals, basically. It says, and just straight up lawlessness. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. Modern day sword is the gun, and says, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And that's Jacob's trouble in a nutshell right there. The time of great tribulation. The Lord said many great misery shall come upon the world and upon them that walked in great pride, man, which includes basically the 2/3. So we're in a time of some serious destruction, man. So 2nd Ezra 16:17 says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days. Those days is talking about right now as we speak, with these measles outbreaks and so on and so forth, man. The quarantine zones. It says the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. The beginning of wars, the power shall stand still, and the power shall stand still, shall stand in fear, Salakia. The beginning of evils, the word evils means a bad time. It says, what shall I do when these evils shall come? And definitely it's going to be a bad time in America right now. With all the shit that's happening, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. So this is the judgment of the Lord upon the wicked. The 2/3 of our people that are wicked as all hell, that refuse to return, they're revolted and gone, they're going to be catching untimely hell. And all these other nations too, including Esau, they're going to be affected majorly too. And Esau don't regard, no one, man. He don't even care about his own people. Especially when he's trying to accomplish his New World Order. So there's a lot of people that are going to be dropping dead, man. Especially over there in America, but worldwide soon, So, yeah, this is it, man. Perilous times, man. Verse 22, for many of them, that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine. So, there's going to be a lack of resources out there, especially if Esau's quarantining people and keeping them under house arrest, so to speak. Rationing out the food and resources, man. It says, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. It says, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. Like you're seeing over there in Haiti, saying there's dead bodies just lying in the damn street. Jake is just acting straight up savage over there in the land of Haiti. And it talks about the instruments of cruelty shall be in their hand, talking about that Haitian voodoo that they used to, that they liken to use with that, the black magic that Jake used, the tribe of Levi, because they're supposed to be the spiritual men of the tribes. But the instruments of cruelty are in their hands, so they're going to be using that witchcraft to do demonic things. And you're seeing the outcome of that over there in the land of Haiti right now. Just straight up savagery going on over there, And there's dead bodies in the streets, as I said, that we've been reporting on. It says, and no man shall comfort them. It says, for the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. It says, there shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. So, it's going to get crazy out here. It's going to get crazy out there in the West, man. The wild, wild West. America is going to be turned into a straight dystopian, manic state of depression, man, and oppression that I've never seen before. It says, so that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice. So for a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field, it says, which shall hide themselves in the thick groves, it says, and in the clefts of the rocks. Yes, because people are going to be, it's going to be like in that movie I Am Legend, man. People are going to be made scarce, especially Esau quarantine and locking shit down, and then he's going to start executing people on site as well, especially if this measles outbreak spreads like they're going to, like they're saying, it's going to be crazy out here. So we got to keep our eyes open anyway, see what further reports come from this. But it looks like this could be the disease X experiment that these devils was talking about releasing, from the WEFI. So, we're going to see. But Esau definitely want to depopulate the tribes, in these last days. So anyway, with that, give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rechakodash, and Shalom to the hopeful and sincere elect.